So that they may include different cultural groups, they could be disability groups, they could be community groups. Debbie works in the same team as I do. So over time, I guess we've gone out and worked with geographical communities as well. So basically there are different types of communities. We call some geographical, so they will be places, actual places like Ingle or Avenham. And then other communities are what you call communities of interest, which is just a fancy way of saying you don't all live in the same area, but you have the same interests. So it could be you have the same faith, or you may all have a hearing impairment or be deaf. So you are a community, you're a deaf community. So really, I suppose over the last 5 to 6 years, it's been about making those connections, learning from those communities about what their needs are, because everyone has different needs, and trying as much as we can with the help of our partners to meet those needs. So I'll try and give you an example. When we had Preston Guild back in 2012, we had by that time built up a really good relationship with all the different groups in the city. So they were able then to come along and look at our plans for the Guild and to say, well, actually we think that they're okay, but maybe if you just added a little bit extra here, if you put some people to meet and greet at the bus station, anybody with a visual impairment, if you had a row outside the post office where people with visual impairments could be guided to, and then of course the thing that we never thought about, make sure you've got water for the dogs, and make sure you've got pooper scooper bins or places for the dogs to relieve themselves, things like that we might not necessarily as officers.
The other thing I thought of
think
was
about.
Somebody signing
Yes.
when anybody was speaking.
Yeah, so like Debbie said, we the deaf community were able to say, actually for this event to be accessible to us, we need to think about what do we need as a community, and very often that would be signage or lip speaking, whatever that is. And at the last Lancashire Encounter, which was our last festival, we actually had a BSL, British Sign Language, performance at the Ham and Jam Cafe. So that's about recognising what people need and then trying to work with. And it's not just us, obviously, Ham and Jam are partners. Yeah.
Okay.
Another video performance from our amazing learners from Cumberland School, James and Lewis from VT.
Let's get crazy. Pick it up, drop it down the
Let's get crazy.
I put that whipped cream on your bagel. Put that whipped cream out on your bagel. Put it all in your bagel till it comes out of the other side of the bagel.
Very well done, guys. Now, it is time for the CWP News.
Hello, welcome to Creativity Works News. Very soon, Creativity Works Preston will be starting on a new project recruiting volunteers from Spain on the European Volunteer Services Programme. To assist with the delivery of the project, work here at our centre, we are currently also actively recruiting participants for our European Social Funding project to engage anyone from the age of 16 or over, and is not currently engaged in employment or education. Our participants will take part in completing our qualification, gaining employability skills through music, media and craftwork activities. Our centre has seen dramatic improvements with the development of the new work areas being created with an extension to the music studios and additional rooms being constructed. Also at the centre, now we have a new project partner, Seed, Breathe, Unite, New Boxing Club, the Lancashire School of Boxing. That is all we have time for right now. Please stay tuned for more news of that is going on Creativity Works Preston.
For the enlightening news reports, guys. Unfortunately, we are now nearing the end of our CWP Community United TV show. We have time for just 2 more music performances to play us out. But before we do, let me take this opportunity to thank all of our participants and performers for their efforts and time in making all of this happen. Special thanks to you, our special guests. To you, our studio audience and visitors. And to you, our viewers out there on the internet, human or otherwise. Now let's give it up one more time for our final performer, Kev Naganga and Haley Aspinall. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Yeah, who's been walking so damn hard? You got that head on overload. Got yourself this flawless body aching up from head to toe. Ain't nothing, I'm a lady round the world. Ain't nothing, good girls feeling your back. You've been down before, you've been hurt before, you got up before, and you'll be good to go, good to go. Destiny said you gotta get it and get it. Get mad independent, don't you want to get it? Got to do it, let me push it up for ya. You know me, push it right high. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. What you waiting for? That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Not if you ain't be my happy, we're just trying to show you off. Thought he was the best until you had until he cut you off. Ain't nothing, bet you know you love. Ain't nothing, girls will feel your back. You've been down before, you've been hurt before, you got up before. You'll be good to go, good to go. Destiny said you gotta get it, get mad in the hand, don't you want to get it? After the years you little, let me push it up for ya. You know my push it bye. That's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. What you waiting for? That's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. You've been down before, you've been hurt before, you got up before, you'll be good to go. Destiny said you gotta get it, get mad in the hand, don't you want to get it? Got some good news. If you feel me, push it up high. That's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. What you waiting for? That's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl, that's mine. Ain't nothing, put your heart and soul in. Ain't nothing, put your heart and soul in. That's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. 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 Thank you.
Yeah, fine. We got. Okay, well, I just received news that we actually have an extra guest here. Give me the time to introduce the Mayor of Preston and his wife. Right, so. Yeah, it's no problem. Right.
Well, that's better. Yes, well, thank you for inviting me here, and I'm very pleased to come. I guess the important thing that we're looking at today is resilience. What everybody here needs to think is, I can do it. And me, I can be mayor, and I am. You wouldn't have believed what that 15 years ago. So that's the message that really needs. If you really want to do something, any of you can.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that's the TV show completed. Just want to say a big thank you to first and foremost, all the students, and obviously especially Alex, fantastic performance. It's only a matter of time before the BBC snap him up, but we do want a commission, Alex, when you go. When the BBC come call in, yeah, you remember us. Okay. There's too many people to thank individually, but obviously all the students, all the staff, thank you so much for all the hard work that everybody's put in. Thank you to all of you for coming along, it's really appreciated. What happens now is if people want to stay, we've got taster opportunities in all of the areas that we do, which is hair and beauty, music, art and design, and film. So give the guys a bit of time to sort of set up, but you can have a sort of wander through the centre, go where you want, ask anybody any questions you want to ask. At a point, which I'm not sure, there will be food. It's being made and it's being brought here. So there will be hot food upstairs, which is going to be curry, and there's also going to be a demonstration on how to make pakoras. So please stay around if you can. If you can't, thank you for coming and safe journeys home. Yeah, and the mayor and mayoress are going to be hanging around, so if anybody wants to ask them, you know, what it is to be mayor, what it involves, they're happy to come and chat to anybody. So thank you very much.